Hi everyone, this is Rion Taraha from Scaffold Design Australia, and I have something exciting today. So I'm doing a product review of the new Pecker scaffolding hammers, all four of them. The creator, Jim Razakis, who lives and breathes scaffolding and safety. He sent them to me. He wants me to review them. So look, he sent them to me. Haven't had a chance to actually use them on site yet. But I wanted to give my initial view on them. He wanted to get my honest opinion, so that's what we're going to do. So I was just looking at their website and just looking at their front page there. So you can see there the home page, designed by a scaffolder for all scaffolders. Founded by Jim Razakis, a scaffolder with 40 years experience in the industry as a business owner, trainer, and work cover assessor. All of Pecker's tooling designs are inspired by his passion for the craft of scaffolding. Now, there's a lifetime warranty, so that's pretty good. Basically, they're indestructible, you might say. uh, so that's good to know. I'm not sure if other products are giving that. Certainly not with hammers, not with the kind of wear and tear that hammers get. So that's an interesting one. Now we go here to the product page, and you can see here now we have the four hammers that he has. Now we have first of all down here the original Pecker scaffolding hammer. Now a lot of us have used this in the past, and you still see kind of other scaffold hammers out there kind of replicating that. Now we also have the Pecker claw head scaffolding hammer, obviously with the claw head there. We have the Pecker solid head scaffolding hammer with spanner. See in there, it's got the spanner in there. So that's good. We'll have a look at that. And we also have the Pecker solid head scaffolding hammer. So let's have a look at all of these. So we're going to start with the original. So here it is. Here's the original hammer. Now this hammer, here it is. Now the writing's gonna be reversed. It is, as they normally are. Now, yeah, that's it there. So yeah, it's good. Just feels like sort of hammer you expect. And I think these hammers are slightly, maybe slightly heavier than what we're used to, I think. When I'm thinking about it, as I'm waving it around and all the different motions we like to hammer with. Um, yeah, beautiful to look at actually. Kind of rough, sort of kept the sort of roughness um, around there, still smooth, but rough right there on the ends though. They've really polished that up on the ends. You can almost see a slight reflection there in the ends. And then of course it's got our little claw at the bottom, so which we're used to. Now, yeah, that's a solid hammer. That's not going anywhere, that one. That's the real deal. When I'm looking at when I look at the website, it says here that it's 1,130 grams, basically 1.13 kilograms, just over a kilo. And I believe all of them are just over a kilo, close to 1.2, some of them. This one is 1.13, and it's made of alloy steel. So it's not 100% steel. It's got an alloy in there that obviously will give it, obviously still give it strength, but at the same time give it a certain weight to it as well, desirable weight. Obviously strength being the most important thing, certainly if you want a lifetime guarantee for your hammer. So that's that one. Now we have the next one is the claw hammer. So that's it there. Claw hammer. Now you'll notice this is a big difference now as we got this rubber handle. So that's pretty cool. I love that. And he's shaped it specifically if you're looking at it. The way that he's got this here, this kind of out, it just sits in your hands really nice. Just really a really good grip. Yeah, I love that. Now swing it around. Yeah, it's just a bit more, it's probably just as heavy. Well, this one is 1.148. So it's about 18 grams heavier. So it's about the same. It's a slightly heavier. You wouldn't know, but when I'm holding it, it doesn't feel, it feels lighter than the original one. I think just the way that the handle itself, I think the balance gives it much better balance. So I love that. Still got this beautiful shape to it, but sort of that untreated look on the outside. I really love that. It's that sort of nice feel to it. It's ready for hard work, ready to go into it. And then we got on the ends here, it's sort of smoothed out the nose there again, and he's also just on the end there, smoothed out here. Obviously good. It's good to have that smooth, especially if you're going in there trying to claw out nails and screws and all sorts of things. So, of course, with this one we have the lanyard holder there, so that's good. It's another advantage of this one over the original. Pretty good looking. Pretty good looking. I love that. I love that shape. And that looks pretty strong. Like it's not going anywhere. Yeah, that's good. Obviously, you can't go too thick there, but you don't want to be too thin either. Not so thick that you can't get certain lanyards in there. But that's that's not going anywhere. But again, I love that grip. Just it's so good. Just feels so much more balanced. I love that. I think that's all I have to say there at the moment. Love that grip. The other two have the same grip, it looks like. So the next one we're going to look at is called the solid head scaffolding hammer with spanner. So this one is 1,135 grams. So it's practically the same as the claw hammer. It's practically in weight. It's about the same. This one feels heavier though, for some reason. Heavier than, let me think, compared to, yeah, I think it's more the top heaviness, This one, it's top heavy. Sorry, it's more top heavy than this one. Definitely has that balance, but not as much balance as the claw, I would say. Maybe just because of the thickness of the head, there's more, maybe the center of gravity is slightly higher. Maybe that's what it is, but it still has that real balance to it. Feels like it's got that head there. But feels looks and feels more like Thor's hammer, this one. Yeah, it's heavier on the end of it. Now it's got the spanners there. Okay, it's got the 21. It's a 21 there, 21 mil and 19 mil. So probably the most used ones there, 19 and 21. Though I have a feeling he's bringing out I believe the other one is 24. I believe he said he was going to bring out the 24. I can't remember. So that's a good one. No, again, rustic look there. Rustic, well, rough look, ready to go. Pretty solid. Now, we got smooth on the ends here. Again, got our lanyard, same design there, and just that rubber handle is so good. Like, I love it. Yeah, so that's a good one too. I mean, they're all good. But they're both good. I like the original too. I think it's more The original is more nostalgic more than anything, I think. But these new ones are just so easy to grip. But maybe you like the old one. Maybe you just used it for so long. It's what you're used to. But yeah, these newer ones with that grip is just fantastic. Um, all right, let's go on to our fourth one, our last one. That is the Pecker solid head scaffolding hammer. Now, let's have a look here. Now that's 1,129 grams. Interesting. So it's lighter, almost 20 grams lighter. Um, Almost 20 grams lighter than the claw hammer. Just interesting. So it's lighter. It is lighter. Um, it feels good. I must say that has the best balance. This one just feels great. Um, so what do we got here? This is this one here. So we're looking at that again. Just got that nice rough look, smooth on the end, lanyard. Now, in terms of using it, feels yeah, just more balanced. This one's a little bit more top heavy. You feel like you're really bashing something with that one. Just well, slightly more bashing. This one feels so balanced. I just love this one. This is the best one. Yeah, just the balance of it. I love it. I feel like you could be throwing it any way, and it just feels the weight feels the same the whole time. They're quite a balanced hammer. This one, I love it. This is good. You're just looking for an all-rounder. That's the one there. Like if you're looking for true balance, yeah, that's what you want. Obviously, with the other two, they're well, they're practically they're not that much less balanced than this one here. But this one, slightly, you can feel it when you're comparing them. Slightly top heavier than that one, but um, then you got the advantage of these spanners here, 19 and 21. That could be quite useful, especially if you're trying to, don't want to put it in and pull out your ratchet. You just need to finish something off so you can bang something out or whatever. Then, that could be quite useful sometimes. Um, yeah, now claw hammer, obviously, the use of it, um, yeah, it feels. Does this one feel like compared to this one? Yeah, this one just feels more balanced. That's the only best way I can explain it. It just feels more balanced. They all feel good. Um, and I think they are on the heavier side compared to most hammers. But again, I just think that the balance, just kind of the balance, the grip that really helps it. And I believe the center of gravity is just here somewhere. So you got the center of gravity right next to your hand. So obviously with the weight of it, it's going to last for a lot longer. It's not going to break on you. You don't have to go down the shop to get a new hammer again. So you're not going to have any breakage on that, not with a lifetime warranty anyway. So a bit heavier, obviously a lot stronger. I think this would be a lot stronger than your normal hammer. Obviously designed for banging steel, uh, all day. So it kind of makes sense that it'd be heavier. So it has more strength in it. Um, and I think with the balance, I feel like it's I think, Jim does say it's, save your wrists, boys. So, you know, really it's designed ergonomically to work for your scaffolder. So you have the weight there that gives it strength. But then you have the balance there. You really can throw your weight around a lot easier. And as you know, once you can throw, once you got that balance, once you've got that center of gravity, you almost, as we know, even when we're carrying gear, once you've got control of that center of gravity, it almost doesn't. You can carry, a number of items, once you got the center of gravity. I feel like in principle is the same with this one. Um, the center of gravity is right where you want it, and it just feels right. Um, and because of that balance, I suppose, yeah, it makes sense. There's going to be less strain on your wrist, less effort, even though it's heavier. But yeah, I just feel like, I mean, you're bringing it in and out of your belt anyway. Not like you have to be swinging it or, constantly. You sort of swing, bang, 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 putting it in and then taking something out. Um, yeah, that is a good hammer. I know, I love that. It's for scaffolders too. Like, it's definitely a man's hammer. You know what I mean? That's a scaffolder's hammer right there. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. He did send me a few specs. If you can look at these, so it's a solid hammer there with the spanners. It's got a few dimensions. Yeah, it says the center of balance. That's the term he used. We like to use the center of gravity, but yeah, center of balance, which is probably different depending on your grip. Obviously, that makes more sense. The type of grip it is yeah, that's where it's going to be turning. That's the point where it's sort of going to be turning. Um, so I like that. What do we got? 84 mil wide head, 55 mil on the lanyard end there, 33 mil, 39 mil. Okay. So let's have a look at the others. This is the original. It's smaller, 321 mil long as opposed to 351. So there's a 30 mil difference, 37 mil diameter on the head. This is 39. It's about the same. It's rectangular. Well, actually, no, that's more in there actually if it's rectangular, but okay. And again, this is a solid head one. Probably say the flagship item hammer. So that's interesting. Now, all right, 80 film is much the same as the other in dimension. Again, the center of balance is about the same. Yeah, it's in the same spot. Same with the claw hammer as well. Obviously, a longer head with the claw hammer. That makes sense. 37 mil on the nose. 352. So it's like a mil. There's a bit of a upward shape there on the claw that gives it that extra mil. It seems looking at that front on elevation there. So that's all four hammers. Now the cost of those, as we saw on our first slide, they're $130 or 120 for the original. Now, I was just trying to think what's it costs for packaging. I'm not sure. Let's just have a look. And just want to see what shipping there is. Yeah, it's like $16, $17 for shipping. $20 max, I would say. That's what I would say. About $20 for shipping. Less than that, but let's just say $20. So $20 for shipping. That's for one hammer. So this give you a good idea as to the costs. So again, it was about $130 for each hammer. So that's pretty good, especially for a lifetime warranty, something specialized for scaffolders. And looking at the website too, I believe it said it was delivering Australia wide. So I think it seems like Jim and Steve are concentrating to sell, within Australia first. So that's good too. That's good. So yeah, Australian product, built for scaffolders. I love it. I love the balance of them. I love the look. I love the grip. And the grip is thick too. It's not just surface. Like it's like it's a real grip. It's it just feels great. I love it. Um, I look forward to testing that out for real. Those hammers. See how they feel. Um, yeah, he sent them to me to review. So thanks a lot, Jim and Steve. I really appreciate it. I will at some point pass these on to other scaffies along the way. I'm not on the tools as often as I used to, but I'll definitely test them out and give them away to someone that I know, and that'll make good use of them, no doubt. So yeah, so one last shout out to Jim and Steve Razakis. Thank you very much for these hammers. These hammers are awesome. Can't wait to get out and just use them. And I hope that all of you scaffolders out there can get your hands on one of these Pecker scaffolding hammers, because they are definitely the best scaffolding hammer. I can't imagine there being a better one. Perhaps you do want the lighter ones, but I don't know. These are good. The balance is good. Uh, they're not going to break. These things will last forever, so they're pretty good. So, so if you get your hands on them, yeah, buy them. All right, thanks, scaffolders. Thanks for watching, and look forward to giving some more messages soon. And be safe out there, especially during this holiday break.